If I was somebody that got that notice in the mail about getting non-renewed, what would you recommend for me to do?
Use your
Which is
phone.
not a very good.
Yeah, no,
It's not a very good.
use your phone and use technology. There is a lot. I'm going to get to some real good news with that question. So we, in the last 4 months, have had 3 new pop-up carriers from venture capital groups, because there is money to be made in the California insurance market if it's done right and charged right. So you have admitted carriers that pay into the insurance guarantee fund in the state of California, and then you have non-admitted carriers that do not pay into the guarantee fund. So should something happen to a non-admitted carrier, it's not guaranteed like the other ones are. However, our non-admitted carriers are very, very well capitalized. They're very, very strong, and they're very, very large. Take like a Lloyd's of London that everybody knows. That's a non-admitted carrier, but it's one of the strongest insurers in the world. So non-admitted insurance used to be frowned upon a little bit. It's not now. It's part of the mainstream process. We've had 2 non-admitted homeowners products pop up. One is called Delos. Delos is a technology company that uses satellite imagery. They use modeling for fuel moisture. They look at your house. They don't just say, okay, this is your zip code. Let me look at this. You're going to give me your address. Delos hones in on your house. They look at your roof. They look at your surroundings. They say, well, he's got brush, but it's very high fuel moisture content. It's not going to burn, right? Because it's got a lot of moisture in it. So we can give you a rate.
So they're analyzing.
They're analyzing
and
your home.
behavior. So if you've cleaned
Absolutely.
up around your home, you get.
And
better
so
credit.
it's just like your driving record and auto insurance. The better driving record you have, the less you pay. If you got some challenges on your driving record, you pay a little more. So Delos has done a great job. Nobody is everything to everybody anymore, but they are writing a lot of policies. We have another company called Lightspeed that just got capacity, as I talked about before. So when these carriers come in, they go to the reinsurers, they go to the venture capital groups, and they say, how much capacity will you give us in California? Well, we'll give you $70 million. Okay, that means I can write up to $70 million worth of property under our guidelines and make some money at it. And those are starting to help the consumer, and we're able to now start placing some of those. Mercury has not shut down. They've had to back off. They've had to pump the brakes. They've had to look at underwriting a little harder, but they've never shut down, where other carriers have just flat stopped writing because they had to. But we're starting to see that open up.